Yunlu then will stay on serve. Ishikawa with a nice pass, and that's got to be down the line from Sarina Koga, and is continuing to hit with great efficiency early here in this match, Japan.
Koga's so springy. She had 19 points against France. She is absolutely someone China has to contain.
They cannot serve soft against China. It's just going to be smashed back at them. Yuan, that's not the greatest of passes now. A tough one to take on. I say tough, I mean, she's made that look very easy, Koga.
Koga does make it look easy, and it's her form. It's so graceful. It doesn't even look aggressive. She just sees that read in front of her.
Lee, cross court, again we'll go to the back set. That's a pickup, but no, too good a hit. Too good a hit.
And both these teams are still testing each other, seeing what block the block.
What was there?
Didn't see it.
Oh, somebody did. Oh, that's nice, taken beautifully off the block. China keeping their composure here, and Koga, their captain, has got to be the key to that. One of the highest scorers in this year for Araki, who is now serving. High bump set. Oh, this is where China don't want to be getting involved. Oh, is that caught the line? Yes, it has.
Beautiful cut shot by Koga. She sees China a little rattled, not in their base and steady, and she drops that thumb and forces the ball. Look at her thumb. It's literally facing behind, facing the crowd behind her. That means that ball's...
The setter, Dio. Send it down the line. Back set. Koga. That's ultra efficient here, the Japan captain.
And this is where some hitters might go with a roll or tip, especially when Ying Lee is right in front of you. Koga is showing that she's not intimidated by this Chinese block.
Japan get Yosaki on serve once again. This will go backside. Oh, brilliant bit of rescue work there from Koga. They actually can't get through the block. Koga will come in and just let rip straight down Main Street at Li Ying, who's got no chance, and that's set point.
Japan spreading the wealth when it comes to offense, getting the back row involved again. And Koga has a wide open net. I'm shocked China didn't have even one blocker against her.
You don't tend to get them going into slumps like you do with some teams. As Gong sends that one in, again it's a lovely pass, and Koga just nails it.
Another team that reminds me of France is Thailand, and you can see these teams have success when they're steady Eddie. Don't get too high, don't get too low. You have to forget.
She was on her own on that block. That was a one-on-one. China starting to build it up a little bit, and then when you absolutely have to have something, where's your captain? Where's Sarina Koga? And how easy does she make this look?
And Koga, you're right. The approach just looks effortless, even from behind the 10-foot line. She's so good at moving that ball around. When she's at the front, she hits line. Now back, she's hitting cross.
For Arisa Inoue to come into the back row here. And the short one comes in. Iraqi's alert to it. Koga. Oh. Come on.
What an arm swing from Koga. She is so fluid in her approach, and China's block was there and set up. But she uses her vision to read the back row defense. That block...
Once that whistle's gone, move on. Lovely pass. Koga flying through. It's amazing how many gaps that she finds on the floor on the other side of the net, Sarina Koga, over and over again.
And it started with that perfect three-option pass from Kajima.
Rio Olympians from 2016 as well. Got their hands full here with Japan. Wu will attack this, and again, tremendous work from Fukudome in the back row there. And where's this going to end up? Shunted over but out, and again, you've got to look at the libero play. That's again Satomi Fukudome showing that she can play some pretty solid back row work.
Fukudome getting the ball up when I even thought that ball was down. And she might have thought it would go down too, but all you do is can put the effort in. And that was a quality touch. Great play.
Sasaki serving really well here. And, how many times we see that from Koga already? Inoue can't get through. And Hayashi can't get through this time. Fukudome is there again, scrambling around. Inoue goes for the little one. That doesn't work. The dink doesn't work. Wu will just wind up and attack it. And again, outstanding work defensively. Inoue this time can't get an angle on that. Oh, but it's almost a busted play there. Japan will now attack it with Koga, and that's absolutely outstanding defense from Japan. And their transition game, red hot.
It was a great hit from Koga, but for China, you never want your second touch to be right here. Something that Wang Mingyi usually does not let happen, but Japan's gonna score.
Will now turn up at the end line here. 8-11. It's a decent one as well. A little duel at the net going on there. And Koga tries to clean up, can't do it. Gets another chance and does it at the second time of asking. I'll tell you, you had Gong and you had Wang over there, and Koga had to really grind away to get the win, but she gets there.
Koga has yet to show intimidation against China's block. 13 attacks, leading the gym.
Picked up off the floor, setting up the back row attack, and Koga. You can hear this Chinese crowd saying, we don't want to applaud that, but it was just so good, we kind of have to.
Koga just taking the breath away from the China fans at this point.
Did that. China, they're in a fight here in this third set. Koga can't get through Lee. I mean, goodness knows how she's gone underneath that, but it is going to be a second bite at it here for Japan. Koga again. Too good for Lee this time, and again, it didn't power through, but had terrific touch. Great direction, and Lee just couldn't get there.
Japan is really not reverting to off-speed shots whatsoever. Koga leading the way in aggressive attacks, not worried about the block in front of her.
In again as the pinch-hitting server. With Araki checking out. Goes cross-court again to Wu. Wu catches some hands there. Can't get past Inoue, and Koga will look to take this on. That's a brilliant bit of work from the libero again. It's going to stay alive through Hayashi. Koga goes for the dink. Too good, too good.
Look at the body language from Koga in Japan. They look like they don't have a worry in the world. And seeing across the net, China and their leader been so frustrated with how this set is going right now.
That is so funny, because you were looking at the Japanese squad and you talk about body language. Yuan. To get up off the floor. Here goes Inoue again. Absolutely laid into that one. Kept alive somehow. Free ball, and a really short one as well. Nagasaki will send it over to Koga. See you later.
17 attacks for Koga. The next closest player in the gym is Li Yingying with 13. Koga is going off right now. China can do nothing to stop her, and they're trying to.
As Dio has to try and eat into this 6-point deficit here, and Koga's like, yeah, okay, you're calling me out for the error, call me out for this one as well. A clean, straight down Main Street winner out of the back row.
And I really like that. The fact that the ball was given from Iwasaki back.
Hung up there. Nagasaki sends it backside. No winner for Hayashi. Here comes Yu Ting. No, that's going to get caught. Nice pick off there. Koga, that's going to get picked up as well. And it'll come near side to Gong. Brilliant rescue off the floor. My goodness me. How did Hayashi get that? Here comes Yu. Still can't get through. Outstanding defense again. Koga, no. Great defense on the other side. Gong, no. Japan's defense will not give. And then Koga says, right, let's put it away. That is just lights out defense, and there's nothing he and his team can do about it.
I've said it multiple times. I'll say it again. This is now my favorite play of the match. Both China and Japan having stand-out defense. Nothing for China to be frustrated about with this play. Rival.
Yuan cross court. Nasty one. Koga sends it back with a bit of extra spite.
20 attacks from Koga. Almost has a full set on her own, being so clutch. China can just do nothing.
Yo with serve. Lovely pass from Inoue, and Koga out the back rope. Only one possible outcome. She's still not worked up a sweat. I mean, she's just so effortless with it, isn't she?
Koga's one of the most fun players to watch because you're right, effortless is the word. She makes things look easy.
Zhu Ting is struggling to stay alive. Koga just plants the reset. Should go this time from Zhu Ting. Brilliant defensive work for Gudoma again. Now Koga will have a go at this, and everything is clicking into place for Japan. That's a point they had no business winning.
Keep finding Koga. She can do no wrong. And a big part of that is Japan taking away shots from China. It's not all about the block touching the ball. It's forcing hitters to hit into their...
7 points the deficit. It's the new player, Zheng, with serve. Oh, is that caught? It has. Wow.
I didn't even see the touch on that. I thought that ball was going straight out. And now Koga has 24 attacks. Oh, she can do no wrong right now. China has passing, setter hitter connection, everything going right for Japan.
Hayashi goes cross court at Zhu. No winner there for Yuan. The push is the right idea from Inoue. Come over, and Hayashi will pick that one up to deny Li Yingying. A clever little dink, and Yuan, they're just all over the place. They're completely blown away here. Tai Bin knows his team is just beaten.
Definitely a hard play to watch right here because that is not the typical China team.
Well, they're on life support. They need something special from the end line. Yuan can't deliver. Koga sends it back.
And right now, China's not even moving. Forget body on the floor. Watch this attack left of your screen. No Chinese players move. This ball is...
Well, if they can get 4 or 5 points, it could yet get interesting, but I don't think anybody's putting any money on that. Oh, that's come back from Koga. Now they're starting to play a little bit scrappy here. China, Zhu Ting will wind up, and does that catch any hands? I don't think so. It's going to get looked at. The referee doing absolutely the right thing. If you're not sure, send it upstairs. But the reaction from the Japanese players was, we did not touch that.
Well, I was looking at Zhu Ting's reaction because every time she makes a mistake, she puts her hand up in the air and owns it. She's not one to try and pull that acting.
It's been a fabulous performance. Does it end here? Yes, it does. Hayashi into the block and down. And Japan have stunned a near silent Galaxy Arena here. I don't think they can believe what they've just seen, these fans. They came for a party. They're going home with the champagne looking very flat indeed. But speaking of celebrations, what a night it's going to be for these Japan players and coaching staff. I mean, they have come up with a near perfect game plan tonight.
And perfectly executed by Japan.